So, let me take a sip of water first. I hope you're well. If you're coming across this video, it's not a mistake. Click on the subscribe button, click on the notifications bell, comment, and let us know what your thoughts are. So we've got a section on our channel called The Winner's Circle here on the It's More Than Just Money Movement channel, where we interview phenomenal businessmen and women and people who are literally winning in their spheres of life where they are operating. So ensure that you check all the interviews that we are having. They will definitely blow your mind away. Now, a few minutes ago, I was talking to one of the young guys that I work with, and we were talking about the importance of having standards. People fail and succeed purely because of the standards that they have, right? If you say, I want to lose weight, that's a goal. However, if you say, I exercise 5 days a week, now that's a standard. And the standard is the one that ensures that you are going to achieve your goal of losing weight. If you say, I want to be a millionaire, what's that? That's a goal, or that's a wish, or that's a dream. But if you say, I save X amount of money every month and invested in a business or invested in a property investment portfolio, or I invest in my craft in terms of my career and the work that I'm doing, what is that? Standards. And perhaps with those standards, you can take it further and say, I invest 10% and I take all that money on a monthly basis that I save, invest in buying and selling something that produces money, or that produces cash flow, or that produces passive income. All of those things are standards. The standard also could be, I look after my mother no matter what happens. That's a standard. You might not know this, but that's a standard. Remember when those of you who've been in a position where you look after your siblings, or you look after your mother or your grandmother, no matter how tight the month is, you always find a way to come up with the money that's required. Even if your mother calls you now and says, there's trouble at home, money is needed, you always make a plan and find that money. What makes you find the money is not your capacity to find money. What makes you find money is your standards. Your standard doesn't allow for you to just sit and not look after your mother like you've promised yourself that you would. Your standard doesn't allow to not help her when she's in need. The part of you doesn't allow that. So in every area of our lives, whatever we've made a standard, will always be something that we accomplish and that we do. For instance, if your standard is, I pay all my debts, that's a standard. You've set it for yourself. So guess what? What are you going to do? No matter how much you owe, you will ensure that you pay it, because you've placed that as the standard that you're going to live by or uphold. There are guys that I know that will say, I don't date multiple women. So what does that mean? They've set a standard for themselves that they only date one woman at a time. And there's a guy who will tell you that, bruh, I can't date one, I date 4 at a time. What are they saying? They're standard. And standards have got nothing to do with beauty, because beauty is different from one person to another. You have to understand that on a basic level, your standards are the ones that are going to help you achieve certain goals in your family, in your business, in your career, in your relationships, or even us with this channel. It's More Than Just Money Movement channel. We've got a new standard. We upload a video every week, irrespective of what's going on. We are going to upload a video. What is that? It's a standard. So meaning, because we've got that standard in place, there is no day that is going to go by without us uploading any video, because now we're committing to the standards that we have. So The more you break your own standards, the more unlikely you are to achieve success. Because success is all about ensuring that you achieve the standards that you've put in place for yourself. So anyone that you see that is not achieving certain things in life, it doesn't boil down to their ungiftedness or their inability. It boils down to their standards. If you've got a standard that says I arrive on time all the time, guess what? You are going to arrive on time all the time because you hold yourself to your standard that you've set for yourself. All right? I'm going to talk more on this on a longer conversation and podcast format for you to grasp it and take it and apply it. Especially if you're young, still in your 20s, still in your teens. This is the channel and the platform that you need to be watching and engaging with. Engage. Let me know what your thoughts are. Click on the subscribe button. Click on the notifications bell. And the standard is that we deliver amazing content no matter what. Don't forget to check out the interviews that we are having and the amazing people that we bring on this platform for them to share more info about how you can build up your life, in your business, in your career, in your relationship, in your family, and in winning in all spheres of life. All right? It's more than just money. Ciao, ciao. And the